Hello everyone. I built a simple AI customer support workflow for e-commerce using n8n. A customer can send a message in Telegram like, "Where is my order?" or "What's your return policy?" The workflow understands the message, gets the correct information from Google Sheets, replies automatically, and locks the entire conversation. Let me show you how it works. The workflow is simple. Telegram receives the customer message. Gemini detects whether the customer is asking about an order or asking a general store question. Then the workflow follows one of two paths. For order questions, it searches the order database. For general questions, it reads the FAQ database. Finally, it logs the conversation and sends the answer back to Telegram. The first node is Telegram Trigger. This is basically the customer interface. Instead of building a complete website chat system for this demo, I can use Telegram to test the support automation. The next node is Store Configuration node. Here I extract the customer message and Telegram chat ID. I also store the Google Spreadsheet ID. The chat ID is important because later the workflow needs to send the response back to the same customer, and Google Sheet is acting as the database for this project. Now, we get to the AI part. The customer message is sent to Gemini. Gemini has one simple job here. Understand what the customer wants. For this workflow, there are only two possible engines. The first is order status, and the second is FAQ. If the message contained an order number, Gemini also extracts it. So, if the customer writes, "Can you track order 1001 for me?" Gemini returns something like order status and order ID. I also use a structured output parser, so the AI always returns the information in the same format. After the AI classifies the message, this if node decide which path the workflow should follow. If the intent is order status, it goes to the upper branch. If not, it goes to the FAQ branch. This keeps the workflow simple and easy to maintain. Let's look at the order tracking branch first. This Google Sheets node searches the order tab. The workflow uses the order ID extracted by Gemini, for example, ordered 1001. The order sheets contain information like customer name, order status, tracking number, estimated delivery, tracking link. So the workflow is not asking AI to invent the order status. It gets the real information directly from the database. Then this node formats the result into a clean message. And if the order doesn't exist, the customer gets a message telling them to check the order number. The second path handle general store question. For example, how long does delivery take, or what's your return policy? The workflow reads all the FAQ information from Google Sheets. Then this node combines the FAQ rows into one data test. And Gemini receives both the customer question and the FAQ information. One important detail is that Gemini is structured to answer only using the information from the FAQ, so it should not invent policy or delivery times. If the information is not available, it tells the customer to contact support. Before sending the final response, the workflow creates a conversation logs. It stores the timestamp, Telegram chat ID, customer message, detect intent, order ID available, final reply. Then everything is appended to the conversation tab in Google Sheets. This is useful because the store can later analyze what customers are asking about most often. Finally, the Telegram node sends the response back to the customer, and that's the complete workflow. Now let's test both branch. Before I run the test, you can see you can see that I have a simple order here, and it also has the tracking number and estimated delivery date. Now I'm going to send where is my order 1001, and here we have it. The bot gave me the order statue, tracking information, and estimated delivery. Now let's take the second path. In my FAQ sheet, I have a return policy saying that product can be returned within 14 days. And here is the answer. The response comes directly from information stored in Google Sheets. And if I open the conversation tab, both tests are automatically logged here. So with this simple workflow, an e-commerce store can automate basic customer support without giving AI complete control. Order data come from Google Sheets. If AQ answer come from Google Sheets. AI is mainly used to understand the customer message and generate a natural response. That's the complete e-commerce support workflow I built with n8n. Thank you for watching. See you in the next workflow.